Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is my first update for my Drop 10 in 2021 Project Pan. So basically how this Project Pan works is you can decide to do, I'm going to drop 10 products and 10 pounds, or like do some combination of and add it up to 10. So like 6 products at 4 pounds or 3 products at 7 pounds. And you know, Project Pans you can kind of do, you can modify to suit your needs. So how I'm going to do this video is I'm going to talk about my products first. I have 6 products, and then I'm going to talk about the weight portion after that. So if you don't want to hear about that, you can just exit on out. And then after that, I'm going to talk about a little product thing that I'm now an ambassador for, aka I have an affiliate code for. So again, if you're not interested in that at all, you can just drop off there as well. So let's get started into the products. So how I decided to do this project is I did 6 products and 4 pounds. So the first product I have is this, wow, it's looking a little rough. I need to clean this off. It's a Benefit Porefessional Primer Mini. It's just a little tiny guy, 7.5 milliliters. This little guy. Unfortunately, you can't see through it. I'm wondering if I can shine a light through it. Maybe I can see a little bit better. It's definitely getting close to being done. It started off at 9 grams. It's now 7 grams. The second product in my project is also a mini, or like a deluxe size sample. This is from Buxom. It's their Divine Goddess Luminizer. I really like this. I have it on today underneath like other highlighters. It's got like a cooling feeling, like just like their lip glosses, which actually feels kind of nice. But this is a product that's like never ending. I don't know if I will be able to finish this in this project, and I've had this for a long time and I've used it for a long time, but I just feel like it's never ending, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I've actually been contemplating that in the future I might buy this. I think you can still buy this like in a full size. Anyway, the start weight of this was 7.79 grams. It's now 7.2 grams. So that's a difference of 0.59 grams. The third item I'm working on is the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer from Catrice. I have this in the shade 010 Porcelain, and this is definitely like getting done. I actually haven't done it yet, but I will after this video. I need to pull out the stopper on this because I'm noticing that the product it's getting a little difficult to come out. It's definitely drying out as well. So I don't know if I'll finish this next month. I'd be surprised if I finish this in a month, but I know I'll definitely probably be okay to finish this in 2 months, like finish this within the project. So the start weight of this was 16.13 grams. It's now 15.83 grams. That's a difference of 0.3 grams. This is definitely a product I would repurchase in the future, maybe in a different shade, but this is one of my favorite concealers. I have really dry, wrinkly under eyes, and this concealer seems to work really well for me. I mean, it's not perfect. I still get things creasing. My under eyes are still looking real wrinkly, but for some reason, this concealer it's got like that right balance of coverage plus like thickness. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's not too liquidy, it's not too dry. Yeah, it's just like an all-around really good concealer, and it's a good price too. So I recommend that. Just saying. Something I don't recommend, but that's personal preference, is this Essence Brow and Lash Mascara. It looks pretty gross because, again, I use it usually. I have it on today, I think. I think I put most of this on today. Yes, I did. And I think all of it, actually, I put on today. So this I'm not a huge fan of because it's not my style of product. It's like a wet gel, and I prefer something like the ABH, which is like it dries down, like more like a hair gel. Anyway, the update on this is it was 18.33 grams. It's now 17.97 grams. So that's a difference of 0.36 grams. Don't know if I'll finish this. I mean, there's still a lot of product in this. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this in this project, but this will be decluttered after this project. The next thing I have is this teeny tiny little sample. It's so cute. It's from Pure Anada. It's their Rouge Lip and Cheek in the shade Isabella. And you'll see I've got like a little teeny pan. Little teeny pan in the bottom. So I was originally using this, like sort of dipping my like thumbnail in there and scooping it out. I've also been going in with like a stipple brush and putting it on like that. I do have it on today, but I sort of use this as like an under blush sometimes. I put this on, and then I put a blush on from my Project Pan blush thing, the Blush Bazaar from Tarte, because, oh Lord, like we're never going to see pan on that this year. I've kind of accepted, like, whew, it's a beaster. Anyway, This does have a good weight difference. I'm happy with this. It was 1.57 grams. It's now 1.5 grams. So that's a difference of 0.07 grams. It'll be tough to finish this. I'll have to maybe up my usage, but like I could finish this if I really focused on it. I just don't know if I want to be extra clown facey for a couple of months. I don't know if I want to go there, you know what I mean? I do enjoy this product. I definitely would consider buying this in a full size, just maybe not this shade. That's what I like about Pure Anada. If you didn't know, they're a Canadian makeup company, independent, and they give $1 samples. So I bought this for $1. I don't know if it's $1 US and $1 Canadian, but it's definitely $1 Canadian, which is, I think, awesome because I now know I like the product, but this shade is not maybe the best shade for me. And then the sixth item I have, I actually had two. I just, powers combined, 2 in 1. And these are the clean fragrances. They're intended to be layering fragrances, and I just decided I might as well put both in because I'm trying to finish both. I did put a line on them. Hopefully you can see the line, and I don't know if you can see the product, but they're pretty low. I'm going to be done these, like definitely, I'm going to be done this one in a couple days, and this one maybe in about 2 weeks. So I am going to add a product in because I don't want to go a whole almost month without a sixth product. So the starting weight of this was 26.68 grams. They're now 24.78 grams. That's a difference of 1.9 grams. I did look up what I have, so I bought like a second set of these because I do like them. Although I'm slightly disappointed, the third one is the warm cotton, and that's the one that I least like right now. Maybe once I take a break from this from a while, I'll like that again. The other set has the skin one, which is like I think in all of the little sets, and rain. So I'm excited to try rain because I haven't tried that one. This one is air. There, hopefully that lighting's a little bit better. It's getting a little washed out. So I'm adding in another fragrance. I'm adding in this little guy. So these little samples, I feel pretty confident I can use these in a month. So I'm confident I can finish like all 3 of these fragrances. And by the next update, I'll throw in another mini of these. This is the Atelier Cologne Soude Magnolia. Again, I've drawn a little line. Hopefully you can see the little line there of where it's at. It's not 100% full. I've definitely tested this out at some point. And apparently the fragrance notes of this are grapefruit, magnolia, and cedarwood. And I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Atelier Cologne. I know a lot of people like them. Like, I feel like I'm a bad person by saying I don't like these, but I just don't. For some reason, their fragrances tend to smell almost too citrusy to the point where they smell like cleaner to me. So I'm not a huge fan. The brand that I do really like is Replica. I really like a lot of the Replica fragrances. But yeah, they're just never a favorite of mine. I can get through them because they're not bad, but they're just not a favorite. So the starting weight of this is 3.55 grams. So that's the product half of this video. Now I'm going to talk about the weight half of this video. So if you don't want to hear about that, you can just exit on out. Or if you want to skip ahead and hear about the clothing brand that I want to talk about at the end that I have affiliate code for, you can skip to that. I'll put a little timestamp below. So my goal was to lose 4 pounds in 3 months, and I am happy to say that I'm down about a pound. It's always hard when you're doing smaller weights because, like, literally you could just have a good bathroom break and then you're lighter. So what I've been doing is I've been weighing myself more often to get a better like average as I go along, and it's definitely showing that I'm down about a pound. I'm actually down about 3-ish pounds, 3 to 4-ish pounds since the beginning of January. That's what I was like my heaviest. So the couple things that I'm kind of doing is I've been easing myself back into this. So I know pound doesn't sound like a lot, but it's taken me a while to get here. Back in like end of December or January, my diet was not good. I mean, I'm bad in the wintertime anyway because I like, give me all the pies. Give me the pot pies, the chicken pies, the apple pies. Like, I love comfort food like that in the wintertime. It's really, I mean, it's cold here in Canada. It's hard to like eat salad for like Christmas. Like, that's not happening. Like, and I accept it. It is not happening. But this year I did go over the deep end. Like, usually I have some restraint and I try and balance it out. But like, there were days where it was like, I ate the pie, and then I ate chocolate, and then I ate ice cream, and then I ate chips, and then I had hot chocolate. Like, it was just all the things. And so I kind of really cut that back in January, like, you know, after kind of the holidays went by, and really it was, I weighed myself at the end of the holidays, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've hit the highest weight that, at least that I'm aware of, that I've weighed myself. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, let's do something about that. I normally have sort of like a peak that I have in the wintertime, but I was above that. So, you know, I kind of realized I was eating very poorly. The other thing I had not been doing is just, I don't even want to call it exercising, but like moving. Basically, like December, January, like my steps were very low. I gotta take Harley out for a walk, but I mean, he is the slowest walker. We walk a block usually in our little walks, and it takes like half an hour. So it's not really exercise. It's not a whole lot of steps for me. So I've been slowly building myself up to do a little bit more exercise. So I might put in a couple little charts, but I definitely have been tracking, like I have a Fitbit, so I've been tracking that my calorie sort of burn is a bit higher than it has been like from January, February. My March, April is getting better, and my steps are a little bit higher, although last week I wasn't feeling very well for a few days last week, so we definitely went down, but we're going back up again. So, you know, the way I track it is, instead of each day hitting a target, I have sort of like a weekly target. It gives me a bit of a flexibility if I'm having a bad day, that it's okay. Like, it's okay that I don't hit that target for that day, because I have some other days I can, you know, if I'm feeling a little bit better another day, I can, you know, walk a little bit more, do something extra, or make sure, you know, I eat a little bit better the next day, as long as my weekly sort of target is better. I also find as the weather gets better, although we've had snow this week, so it's like, hello, winter again. As the weather gets better, though, I do find it easier to eat better. I don't know, once it gets warmer out, I just want to eat salads, and I want to eat fruit, and I don't want to eat such heavy items, so that does work in my favor. I do know that I need to up the exercise a little bit more, and I do know that there's definitely some diet things that I can help, like, I don't mean dieting, but I mean my diet, the way I eat, that I can improve upon. Again, I've been making some smaller changes. Like, another bad habit was I was using those International Delight things every morning with my coffee, which I used to just have milk in my coffee, like no sugar, just a bit of milk, and that was it. And then pandemic happened, and I needed something to comfort me every morning that I got up and was angry and not happy, and putting some International Delight, having a nice, you know, sweet, creamy coffee in the morning was really making my days. But it's not healthy. It's not good for me. Not every day. I mean, I do like those. I will buy them in the future. Again, for me, making these changes is supposed to be more sustainable. Like, I'm not trying to do anything drastic that will be short term that I can't sustain going forward. So I think I'm on a good path. I'm also down about an inch on my waist, which is really good. That's my problem area. I'm more apple shaped than pear-shaped, and the weight that I put on is definitely on my waist. I've never had a skinny waist, like, ever in my entire life. For my height, I've never had, like, a small waist. I've had, like, a normal size waist, but I'm under 5 feet tall, so my waist has always been a bit bigger, and that's always been a problem area for me. So even since, like, I remember when I was, like, 12, and I had to go to a special doctor for something, long story, I won't go there, but I remember asking him, like, will my baby fat or my belly go away? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, as you're a teenager and you grow taller, and, you know, that will go away. Yeah, it never went away. It's always been there. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm down about a pound, which is on track. I need to kind of keep it to about a pound and a bit, obviously, for the 3 months. So as long as I can keep this trend going, I should be good to hit my target at the end of this project. So happy about that. And then the last thing I want to talk about is Vitae Apparel. So they reached out to me. Well, the company didn't, but like an affiliate through the company. I'm not going to lie, it's slightly MLM-y. Kind of, once it dawned on me on that, I was like, oh. So it was somebody that is, I don't know if they're like within the core of the company or they're like, you know, a top tier, but it's definitely another person that has an affiliate code that reached out to me that introduced me to the company. It was actually through, I follow another brand called Olive and Piper, and they were having a contest, and Vitae Apparel was part of that contest because it was like Canadian women owners that were doing, I think it was Canadian women, it was just women owners contest. And anyway, so they reached out to me and they said, are you interested in being a brand ambassador? Basically what that means is, are you interested in having an affiliate code and sharing our product with your audience? So I looked into the company. I talked about this on my Instagram. I like what the company is trying to do. When you go to their website and you look at their like sizing for like when you buy products, they have like all sorts of different types of people, which I really like. that means a lot to me as somebody that's not standard size and will never be standard size. It's really important to me. And then they are, the one thing that, I mean, they're not consistent with, but they're working towards is using like more sustainable materials and things like that, like thinking about the environment as well. It's also a Canadian company, also owned by an Asian woman. So there were so many like things about it. I was like, you know what? This is a company. I mean, it's still capitalism. It's still all that kind of stuff. But this is a company I can get behind. This is something that I can support. It also seemed to line up very, very, very nicely with when I started this project. And I want to say it was within a day or two of when I filmed my first, like the intro video. And I was thinking about things about like, you know, things to help motivate me to lose weight. And obviously they're about like Vitae Apparel. Most of it is like fitness apparel. And I was like, you know what? That's also going to motivate me too. I know myself I know it's, again, dumb, but buying like nice matching workout outfits is motivating, and it's dumb, but it's something that will help me. And it's something that, again, by sort of integrating myself with this sort of like a fitness lifestyle thing, which I used to feel like I was a bit more into it pre-pandemic, and that kind of died off, and I'd like to get myself back into that a little bit more. And so yeah, that's why I decided to say, sure, I would love to be a brand ambassador. So how it worked is basically I have an affiliate code. I think y'all know how affiliate codes work. I do get a commission. I get a bit of a kickback if you use that code. You don't need to use that code. You don't need to buy from this brand at all. I like the products. There are some good things about them. There's some bad things about them. If the products interest you and you're thinking about buying them, it'd be great if you used my affiliate code and you get 15% off. So the code is just ANM15 if you do want to use it. I'm just going to quickly talk about the things that I did buy because I do want to mention some stuff. And I tried to do a little fashion show thing to show you the stuff that I bought. I'm not good at this kind of stuff. So yeah, so let me just talk about the things that I bought. I got most of it here. The only thing that's missing is because it's in the laundry. But the first thing that I bought, and it's probably my favorite thing, is the Hyperflex joggers. So that's these. They're like a jogging pant. The only thing I don't love about these is the cuff. The cuff is a bit of a longer cuff. I don't know how well you can see that yet. There we go. It's kind of a longer cuff, which I don't really like. Like, I prefer if it's got a cuff, it's a short cuff. But it is, you know, other than that, I really, really like these. The thing that I want to mention is this material. It's so hard to explain this material. It's like, I don't want to say rubber. That's what it makes me think like. It's nothing like I have some Lululemons, and I have most of this kind of stuff, like my sporty wear, like my leggings and stuff, is from Old Navy. And it's not like that either. It's kind of like a combination of that, I don't know, like they're soft, but they're stretchy. Like all of them, like it's a material that I didn't expect. It's hard to describe. It says here what yeah, I can't read that. I'll maybe put it on the screen if I can tell you what the actual fabrics are. But yeah, I really enjoy these. Now, the one thing it does say, I think, is that you're supposed to hand wash these. Yeah. No, I throw them in the washing machine, but I hang them to dry. I just put them in the gentle cycle with like my bras and stuff. But yeah, really, really enjoy these. Like, I wear them like all the time. And I like the rise on these. Like, they're not super high-waisted. They're high-waisted, but they don't feel like uncomfortable. Like, some products I have that are high-waisted are really tight, and like it's great to hold you in, but it's really uncomfortable. The second item I want to talk about is the Ultra Support Sports Bra. So I got that in a size small. So all the stuff that I buy is size small. Just to give you, again, some proportional measures. I'm 4'11", so when you see like me in the little like shots, like that's why like when it shows it like on taller people, it's like they actually have like a midriff. Everything like touches on me because I have like no midriff because everything's like shorter. But yeah, I'm 4'11". My waist is around 31 inches right now. It usually ranges between, smallest I think it's ever been is about 27, and it's definitely been bigger. And then I'm around a 34C. So this is the what did they call it? Ultra Support Sports Bra. And I like this. Again, as someone shorter, sometimes sports bras don't fit me very well. Like they just proportionally fit strangely, but I found this is really, really nice. I will say, I think out of all the products, my favorite, other than maybe those joggers, is their like sports bras. I really like how they fit. I think they're very flattering. Now the only thing I said, like, I'm 34C, and sometimes as a short person I can look extra busty. I felt like that in my pictures, and I don't really like that. So if you are a little bit smaller on the upper half, you might really like these because they might make you look bigger, which I know a lot of people, I mean, if that's what you like, that's great. I like this too because it's got like, they've got the like little inserts. I don't want to pull it out because I hate pulling them out and putting them back in. The little inserts, which I do really appreciate, and I do find like this is, it holds, but it's comfortable. It's not like I do have some from like Old Navy and that are too tight and it's like I can't breathe, but it does hold. So I do really, really like the sports bras. And this one is a little bit different. This one is called the Ultra Flex Sports Bra. So I don't have this is in the mauve shade. I don't have the leggings, but I did buy the leggings. They're in the laundry. I did buy the leggings because I wanted the matching set. And I love sports bras that have like an interesting back, and this one has like the interesting crisscross back. So again, really enjoy those sports bras. And then the other product I bought two of these. Again, I have the mauve shade and then I have this like teal shade. I did want to buy the sports bra in the teal shade, but it was sold out. But yeah, so the leggings are like, again, all this material, it's like, I don't want to say rubber, but that's what it makes me think of. But it's so comfortable. Like, it's so bizarrely comfortable, and I really enjoy them. Now, they are, my only downside is they are very high-waisted, and that's something I've gotten used to over time. I used to really hate the super high-waisted leggings. I do, again, have some from Old Navy. The difference with those ones is the high-waisted ones that I have from like Old Navy, they're definitely more of a compression style legging. So while it looks good, like my waist looks a lot smaller with those leggings, they're not very comfortable. Whereas these are super comfortable. Like, it's high-waisted, but they're also like super comfortable. Like, they're stretchy. The downside is it's maybe not so flattering for someone like me that definitely has like the pooch, that definitely has that like the larger belly. I feel like people that have skinnier waists, these are more flattering on. But they are flattering in general, like for the rest, like the back and the leg. I just find they're very flattering. And the colors, like, that's the other thing. Like, I was like, I love all these colors. Like, I never really wanted colorful leggings. If you look in my drawer, almost all, other than I think 2 pairs, are black. Like, all of them are black. And then when I saw the colors, I was like, I really like the colors of this line, like all the different colors they have, and I want to buy all the colors. Like, they have like a nice light blue, and they had a pink, and I was like, and the red. Like, I actually was like, I really like the way the red leggings look. So I'm not buying more colorful leggings. But yeah, they're really nice, stretchy. I don't know how to explain. I wish there was like feel-o-vision, so you could feel how cool this is. Like, and that's the other thing too, is I feel like, I don't know how these would be in wintertime so much, but for like spring, summer, fall, these feel like they're nice and cooling. Like, they don't feel like they'll hold heat in. Like, I feel like they'll be really nice, especially when the weather gets really, really warm. Yeah. The only thing I haven't bought is they do seem to really promote the bicycle shorts. I don't know if I feel like I'm past the bicycle short things. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I wore them in 1992, and I didn't think they were flattering then. So I don't know if I really want to wear them now. I don't know. What do you think? Should I buy the bicycle shorts? Maybe I should buy them just to try them. Maybe I will actually like them. I don't know. I'm more of like a short person. I think, again, it says a short person thing. I feel like bicycle shorts cut you at the wrong place, whereas like shorter shorts make your legs look a little bit longer. That's just my theory. Anyway, I just really wanted to share those products with you because I've been really happy with it and really pleased with it, and I'm actually pretty excited to support a brand that I'm like, yeah, I can get behind this. Like, I really like what you guys are trying to do in the like fitness apparel and swimsuit apparel market. So they haven't had, the other downside I want to say is when I joined, it was like everything was sold out. So like I said, I couldn't get the teal sports bra. A lot of the products that I wanted, they didn't have my size. And they just did a restock, I want to say a couple weeks ago, which I sort of missed because I hadn't really announced that I was doing the brand ambassador thing yet, and I didn't want to announce it. But it sounds like they do like a restock every once in a while. So going forward, I will announce when they do a restock. Because they do add new colors and some new styles every once in a while. And I think they'll add some new swimwear soon, I'm hoping. I'm super curious to see what the swimwear is like. And yeah, so I will mention this brand every once in a while. I will always have the affiliate code, like going forward, all of my videos will have the affiliate code down below. I'll try my best not to, you know, push it too much because I know it's super annoying. I probably won't mention it very much on YouTube. It'll probably be more on my Instagram that I will mention it here and there. So, whew, this is a really long update, but I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.